Hey, what is happening, you rancid Reggie Leckies? So today's video is going to be some of the gameplay that I went over live of the Champions League Kyoto. If you want to check some of the day 2 matches out, I'll put this up on the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG2. This is going to be all the top cut matches. They did show multiple games from each round. So there's like 2 top 16 matches, 2 top 8 matches, both top 4 matches, and then the finals match as well. I didn't put all of them in here. If you want to check out all of them, they're in the VOD. You can check that out here on the YouTube channel as well. There definitely are some crazy decks in this top go. I'm talking stuff like Roaring Moon. I guess Roaring Moon's not too crazy, but there's Roaring Moon, there's Gholdengo, and yeah, it's a pretty crazy top cut, and definitely some fun matches. Before we jump into the action, though, had to let y'all know about TCG Bulk and the service that they provide. They connect people who want to buy TCG Bulk with people who are trying to sell TCG Bulk. And I'm sure a ton of you have a ton of extra Pokemon TCG cards that you don't need anymore, and you may as well get rid of and get yourself some cash. So go over to tcgbulk.com or go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and directly download their app right now. Check it out, tcgbulk.com, or like I said, go ahead, download the app, Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into some of this Champion League's action. Palkia. Oh, they do play the Palkia. Well, I don't know if that matters in this matchup. We did not see the Palkia yesterday. When we saw them play yesterday, we did not see the Palkia. But they have the Palkia, apparently. They got the Palkia. Palkia locked in. They got the VIP pass. They're cooking. They're cooking. The Feebas is prized. This POV is sick. Yeah, we get to pretend we are the player here. We are the Gholdengo pilot. Honestly, the Palkia doesn't make a huge difference in this match, but you do have the option of like turn 2 Greninja. You do have the option of turn 2. Oh, second VIP, bro. Chill out. They're not messing around. They're not messing around. What's both their sleeves? On the left, they got Mewtwo, and on the right, they got, looks like Delphox. One of the foxes. Dude, quad gimme? No Greninja, though. That's interesting. It wasn't prized. Maybe they got the Greninja in the hand. Quad. Oh, they got the Greninja in the hand with the quad gimme, bro? We are cooking. Is that the 70 HP gimme or the Call for Family gimme? You got the tanks, too. Are those the tank gimmies? Give me a tank. Catch water active or no? Oh, they might hold. Oh, and there's the pass. All right, they better not just have Jirachi pass here. Yikes! That hand is bad. They're gonna Ultra Ball away B-Barrel too. They could just Super Auto back into the deck though. I feel like getting rid of Vacuum here would be better, but if you're just gonna play the Super Auto immediately, I guess they might just go like Lumineon for research. I guess. Gives up the fire. Wait, but you could have gone. Dude, this is an aggressive deck. This is not TM Evo Zard, I don't think. At first I was gonna be like, we could go Luminion for a VIP pass for Team Evolution. I don't think they play Arvin. Is this like an attack turn 1 with Entei Charizard deck? There's a TM Evo though. I don't know what to think, bro. I don't know what to think. They could go Arvin for VIP TM Evo though, but they got rid of their fire. Do they have another energy? TM Evo? Why would they get rid of B-Barrel? Getting rid of B-Barrel feels weird. The Force Seal Stone was in the deck, but I feel like they should have got TM Evo there. I think it was a Devo. Oh, was that a Devo? It was a Devo. You're actually right. Hey, that's a Devo. True. True, true. But then why'd they get rid of their... They shouldn't have got rid of B-Barrel. They are going aggressive. Their hand sucks. They should have probably got Bidoof, Charmander, and kept the B-Barrel for draw power next turn. And they could have got Force Seal Stone, right? Wasn't there no, Force Seal Stone was prized. Force Seal Stone was prized. Holy smokes. They have a Mewtwo. They have a Mewtwo. It seems like they're like playing like an aggressive, like playing for like an aggressive turn 1 attack. It's definitely an interesting build. I'm definitely rooting for the Gimme Ghoul side of things, to be honest. I'm definitely rooting Gimme. I'm rooting Gimme for sure. If 30 minutes for best out of 3? Oh, is it best of 1? Wait. Well, no, I think they started at 25 minutes. Oh, it's best of 1? Wait, when does it become best out of 3? In top 8? Is it best of 1 all the way through? It's best of 1 all the way through? Dude, what? I feel like I maybe knew this. That's crazy. All right, Mew for 2. They've already used their supporter. There's not too much they could draw here that would actually have that big of a turn. They could get Jet Magma Basin. But even then, they wouldn't KO the active. They got a Charmander at least. They got something. This is looking good for, This is looking good for the boy Gimme, though. They don't want to do it, though. Top 4, best out of 3? This isn't top 8. This is top 16. They cut to top 16. Best of 3 only in their nationals? Is it? That's crazy. Oh, there was a Charmeleon there. I thought it was a Charmander. We got the Ultra Ball for the... But now Greninja can KO the Jirachi and the Charmander. Bro, this is looking like a dub for the Gimme, for sure. I don't think any of us know we're guessing. Well, I thought I knew, to be honest. I thought it was top... I thought it was... best of 3 in the top cut. The hand. Oh wait, hang on. We got the goes now. Got an energy. Ooh. Another. Okay, hold up. We keep going. There's also a Pokestop in the hand as well. Keep going. Keep going. There's an Ultra Ball that becomes the Palkia. I think they need some stuff off the stop though. I think they need some help from Pokestop. Oh, another one. We're going. We keep going, bro. There's a metal. Hold up. Hold up. The Greninja attack here is huge. That's what we want here for sure. We're close. We're close. I might just settle for a Palkia knockout, though. We'll see. I don't think they can quite get there. We'll see. I think they're in a Pokestop now and hope to hit an out. They don't quite have it. They need like a vessel off the. They need like vessel off the Pokestop. Come on, give it to them one time, or a water. Yes, let's go. So now we can metal retreat and then. Oh no, we don't have the Palkia V-Star. Uh-oh. I take it back. I take it back. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Is this a rule the region? It's a rule the region angle. Oh no, we have the Palkia. We have the Palkia. That's right. We got it off the Ultra Ball. Dude, it's late for me. It's late for me. What do you mean? Cook 'em, bro. Why are you shaking your head? Well, this works as well. Wait, no. Wait, am I trolling? Oh, why not? Why not Greninja, though? Did they have the Greninja player or am I trolling? It only does water? Only 2 water in discard pile? No, but you attach active, retreat, and then you have 3 water in the discard pile. You attach active, retreat, then you have 3 water in the discard pile, and you put all 3 on the Greninja and you snipe. That's trolling? That's gotta be trolling. That's trolling for sure. Was it only 1 in the discard? No, it was 2. It was 2. I'm almost positive it was 2. You didn't see it? They must have not seen it, yeah. I mean, still in a pretty good spot for sure. And we're getting Iono'd here. Dude, this is looking good for Ghoul still. Or for the go. Okay, no way to retreat. No, you attach the metal from hand to the active. And then you retreat the water and the metal. And then you accelerate 3 waters to the Greninja. I'm pretty sure. It depends. If there was one more water in the discard, which I'm pretty sure there was, you win. He missed the water for sure in discard. Yeah, I think there was one at the bottom. He just didn't see it. Palkia V-Star about to take 6 prize cards by itself. It's definitely possible, to be honest. It's definitely possible. This is not looking good. They're using the Pokestop. They got the counter and an S-Ball. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Bro, this Zard list of theirs is wild, bro. They got some stuff in there. There was 2 water and discard, 1 off concealed cards, 1 off Pokestop. Yeah, so if you attach metal active retreat, that becomes 3rd water and discard, then you accelerate 3 water onto the Greninja. Snipe. He looked through. He didn't look through the whole thing. He just looked through like the top couple cards. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. If he checks the discard pile and there's a water in there still, that he could have had to play. If not, then he wouldn't have been able to. We'll see. We'll see. Attach metal to Gholdengo? Yeah, but you just don't attach the metal to Gholdengo. Instead, you attach it active and retreat. The Palkia in here is kind of wild to me, though. The Palkia in the Gholdengo deck feels a little weird. It feels off. But, I mean, it's working so far. It does feel off, though. It does feel off. But Palkia gets a KO here as well. So we're just chilling. We just hide behind the Palkia this turn as well. Dude, can we get the quad online? Doesn't feel like it would synergize. Yeah, I don't know where the synergy is to like play them like that. So is Team Evolution now the better Zard choice because people will be running Team Devo because Zard just did amazing at San Antonio? I don't know, to be honest. It could be. Team Devo is gaining popularity for sure. Team Devo is definitely gaining popularity. I said he's giving you the Greninja option. I mean, it's just that's like it. That there is that value, but it's just a bad play. You should 100% always. Okay, boss. The boss on the Entei is weird. I think you should just get KO the Mew there and keep the boss around for future plays. Just drawing prize card here is definitely the play. I don't think you need to be that aggressive. That is true, Jake. Irida is good with Melodic and Greninja. Palkia is good with Greninja and Irida. Yeah, so I guess there's just like synergy amongst that, which is like a good enough reason to play them. That seems reasonable, to be honest. Dude, quad Gholdengo online. Might be Mew propaganda, but I think Zard is low-key terrible. Bro, keep thinking that, Ganner. Keep thinking that. I'll see you in Portland. Nest Ball. Yeah, I think they definitely had the Greninja play there. And they 100%, the Greninja play is 100% the play there for sure. They should 100% have done the Greninja play. But it's not that big of a deal at this point. They're still super far ahead. I don't see them ever losing this, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see them ever losing this at this point. It's like quad Gholdengo online, like it's over. It's over. There's no chance that we're losing this one. No shot. Iron Hands Thornton is the new Kyogre. No, Iron Hands Thornton sucks compared to Kyogre. Gonna miss all the superiors? All of them? The whole squad? We gotta get one here. Give us one. Gholdengo's also a lot weaker against 220 HP things that Palkia is great against. Yeah, that's true. Like the early game attacks with Palkia are definitely like more efficient than early game attacks with Gholdengo as well. The Palkia maybe does just make sense. You think this deck has more lines of play than just regular Dengo? Or just as linear? No, it has more lines. It does have more lines. Like, it just does have more lines. You have Palkia. You have the Palkia be able to set up Greninja. And then Melodic is less of a extra line thing. It's just more of, is Melodic correct to play in Gholdengo? Which, to be honest, I have no clue. But it's working here. It's working here, that's for sure. So the Melodic is less of a... Is it worth it to play these other things that do give us like more lines? But okay, that's a good hit off the stop. Candy's art on the way. Load it up. I don't think it's gonna, this. I still don't think it's gonna be enough though. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Do we get the KO? Actually, we don't even KO this thing yet, bro. What the heck? We don't even KO the Palkia yet. We need a tool. We need a Defiance Band or something. Dude, this is miserable. Maybe they have a counter catcher to KO a Gholdengo. Yeah, I really don't like that boss play from the Gholdengo player on the Entei. Bossing Entei felt weird. We should have saved the boss to have like a potentially easier knockout later on. Okay, counter catcher. The one with the energy makes sense. Makes sense. Jet on the don't attack with the Radiant Charizard. Attack with the 2-prizer. Make him get the big knockout. Well, maybe you save the big knockout for an Iono. But you could have gone Radiant. No, yeah, because you could have gone Charizard EX, right? You should go Charizard EX here, or you should try to. Radiant Charizard's like a free... Dad, you kill this with Palkia. You just kill this thing with Palkia. Yeah, you should definitely attack with Charizard EX here and then try to set up another Charizard EX next turn. This is free. We gotta make him work. We're not making him work at all right now. No work, no work. The Palkia just comes up and claps back. Even if you don't think you're gonna get there, it's still correct to attack with the Charizard EX here. You like have to make your opponent work in this situation. Gholdengo wants nothing more than to attack with Palkia this turn. Like that's like they would love to attack with Palkia this turn. It's like the worst card on their board. A lot of energy in the discard pile. And they are down a Super Rod. Sheesh. Alright, we're digging deeper. Another one. Is there even anything left to grab here? Iono return into EX is good though, right? That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's solid. Yeah, I mean, it's solid, I guess. It's solid. I mean, it's fine. Maybe it is better to run it this way. I don't know. It just feels like you're making it so free for your opponent. Yeah, it just feels like it's so free. I'd rather make them work harder this turn. I'd rather make them work harder this turn and then also make them work harder next turn. Only plays a one melodic. Yeah, it seems that way because there's no other Feebas in the deck. They play a lot of workers. Are they gonna go for the? Are they gonna go for the cross switcher play here? Just camming the active seems way better than going for the cross switcher play here. If you cross switcher anything here, I assume you'd cross switcher the Charizard EX. That feels weird. There's the Irida. There's the melodic. What are they gonna cross? They could cross switch your Bidoof, I get. But if you cross switch your Bidoof, you're camming a one prize, and they just push his Radiant Zard again. You make their play that much better. So if you're gonna cross switcher here, you have to go for a two prizer. But if you go to KO a Luminion or a Mew, then you have to KO Charizard after that. I guess burning the cross switchers now is maybe the play they want to do to get them out of the deck, and then also like get a. Daichi played Miraidon and might be in cut. I actually don't know. They're going after the Charizard, but isn't this the? But I feel like the Charizard player should have attacked with Charizard. Am I wrong? Wait, what? What if they candy out another Charizard? They have to KO another Charizard. I don't know about this. Maybe the reason the Charizard player attacked with the Radiant Charizard is because they couldn't attack with the Charizard. This does make it so that if the Charizard player attacks with Radiant Charizard, they literally just win by attacking with Palkia. I don't know. This is weird. I feel like attacking with Charizard EX here was the better play, but... Have the 7 energy? Oh yeah, they definitely have it if they're playing it like this, for sure. Alright. Stop coming in as well. It's mostly items at this point, probably. Yep, there we go. We're cooking, we're cooking. Yeah, here we go. 7. Knock out the Charizard. One prize card left. So we need to see an Iono plus another Charizard on the next turn here from the Charizard player. Another Charizard EX plus it has to be the... Like, if you don't have those two things, the game's over. There's no way you win. The hand is way too big. Iono to 1 plus Charizard EX. Can they get it? We'll see. That has to be the play here. Now they have no choice. That has to be their thing here. If the Radiant Zard had stuck in the active, then who knows where this could have gone, but... Or who knows what they would have needed to do, but... They have the Iono. I see the Iono in the hand. Okay. Ultra Ball as well, maybe it looks like. I don't know if they have energy in the deck, though. And they're stressing. It's an Ultra Ball. There's a B-Barrel and a Research. Ultra Ball Wave, B-Barrel, Research. Yeah, it's a pretty big... You got an Iono. You're not playing the Research. I think they were thinking, wait, do I want to play the Research this turn? We're not playing Research. Get rid of it. Now, do we get Charizard here? I'm not sure. How many more can't... There's... Honestly, I don't hate... Oh, is there not a Charizard left? All right, well, we can't get Charizard. Actually, is there even a Super Rod? Goes for the Entei. Entei does still die to Palkia, though, so that's not good enough. So we need to find Super Rod into Candy Charizard, it looks like here. That's what it seems like. Did one of their cards flip face up? Oh no, they're just shuffling the other way than I thought they were. Never mind. Should they stop first? They could draw with B-Barrel and then stop, I guess. Stopping first. I don't hate the idea of stop first, though. They maybe should have, yeah. I mean, Iono. I almost feel like they should have B-Barreled for 4 before the Iono. Because who knows how many they'll be able to draw after the Iono. Try and B-Barrel into the Super Rod, play the Super Rod. Iono into the things you Super Rodded into. Yeah, because now they're not going to draw that many with B-Barrel. They're actually going to draw 2 cards instead of 4. Yeah, I don't like that sequence. Retreat attack, that's game. Palkia comes up, takes the knockout. Nothing left. Wait, they didn't even draw with B-Barrel, did they? Super Rod is prized. Oh, is it? Okay, then yeah, then they're just cooked. I think at that point they just realized they were cooked and were just like, all right, pack it up. Yeah, Super. What do we got? Charizard versus Lost Tina, probably. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this tournament's been pretty boring. Besides the Gholdengo, the decks that we're seeing do well in this tournament is pretty boring. But good deck's gonna be good deck, so good deck's gonna good deck. Yeah, nothing like super exciting. Just good decks. Good decks. Interesting. Path off the Rippy like that? I don't think you want to do that. Yeah, just pass. Wait, no, but they didn't go first. Oh, yeah, they did. Wait, yeah. I thought they played the Avery. They didn't. All right, they got the Artisan. Predictions? Oh, true. My bad. Good call. Good call. Reasonable call. Reasonable call. All right, get him in. Gamba up. Top 16 is best of 1. Yes. These new cards don't seem to hurt or help Charizard, which is weird. Why is that weird? Not everything needs to be hard countered or buffed. So can you play Gholdengo for Portland so we don't get bored watching the stream? All right, I'll do what I can. All right, they got the Mew. So they're looking for that VIP pass. Also, really slow start, I guess, on the Tina side. Slow start on the Tina side. See, they got the retreat, I assume. They have Candy's Art in hand as well. So even if they don't get the VIP pass here, they're still kind of cooking. But I'm sure they would love a VIP pass for Rhodey, Pidgey. If they are playing a Pidge build. They might be playing Bib build. But they got... Oh, dude, every time, bro. Predictable. Now, is it going to be Rhodey Pidge? Or do we need, like, Pidge Char? Yeah, there's Rhodey. And here comes... Second Charmander. Maybe they have Pidge in hand. They might have Pidge in hand. Who's playing Lost Tina in Portland? The closer we get to it, the less I'm opposed, to be honest. Doing a quick think. It looks like they're going for another Charmander here. Go for the Heat Tackle one. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I hope they have a Pidgey in hand then. Unless, are they just scared of their... They shouldn't be scared of a Charmander getting KO'd somehow, though. There's no way for a Charmander to go down on the next turn. Unless it was like triple Comfy boss. That's like unreasonable, though. That's unhinged. They have Pidgey in hand? They don't have Pidgey in hand? Why would you not get a Pidgey here? That makes no sense. They're actually trolling. Honestly, I hope they get Greninja next turn as punishment. I honestly hope they get, yeah. I hope they get Greninja next turn. Is that even possible? Colors for 2? They'd have to quad Comfy... Quad Comfy Colress Greninja KO double Charmander. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Someone's got to punish the no Pidgey here. Why do we not have a Pidgey here? I saw a Pidgey in the deck. Maybe 2 Pidgeotos are prized. That's like the only thing I can think of. If you prize double Pidgeotto, I guess. They could Lost Vacuum. Nah, no one plays Lost Vacuum in Tina. Playing Lost Vacuum in Tina is honestly worse than not getting Pidgey turn 1, so I hope they don't have that. We'll see, though. What do they got? Isn't this Tina favored? Slightly. Depends if they have TM Devo, to be honest. Everything is TM Devo these days. Maybe they could have it too. Actually, who Grant Shen played against a Lost Tina that played 2 TM Devos at where were we? San Antonio. That's pretty wild. All right, love to see it. Colress. Need to find ourselves a Tina here first, though. Or at some point, we need to get ourselves a Tina. Sooner than later. There's a Tina. Also on the VIP. Was it Gate, Tina, Jet, Super Rod, I think? You probably keep... You maybe get rid of the Jet here, to be honest. We'll see. See what they go for. Do you think that your Zardless was ready for the Snorlax matchup? No. You lose to Snorlax. Oh, it's a switch, not a Super Rod. I thought it was a Super Rod. Maybe I thought that was what the Jet Energy was. It looks kind of like Jet Energy from afar. Chorus Countercatcher? I feel like it's got to be the Chorus, but they're thinking about it. They don't have another supporter in hand. Yeah. They could go for Jet Abyssinian here. And they're not done yet. They got double Tina now. Jet Abyssinian looks pretty good to me. We'll see what they opt for, though. Yo, appreciate the 7 months there, Specs. GG. Also appreciate the raid, Hegster. They jetted the second Comfy instead of going for the Tina. I don't hate that, though, to be honest. That might be fine. They're on track to get to build up the Lost Zone good enough. And they got the path. Oh, honestly, the hand here from the Charizard player is not that good. Yeah, honestly, the hand here from the Charizard player is not that good. They have Candy Zard, but now the path's in play. They don't have a stat path bump. They're relying on this top deck or the Mysterious Tail. All right, what do they got? Oh my! They top decked an Artisan, bro. Let's go. Now are they gonna get Pidgey, bro? Pidgey this late? All right. All right. They do kind of need Manaphy now, though, to be honest, because they're not gonna candy. They don't want to. Probably want. Do you want Charmander and Pidgey to get double sniped? Probably not. They kind of need to protect their bench here. Yeah. We need a Manaphy here. Manaphy might be better. No. Well, to be honest, maybe. I maybe would have checked to see if I could have got Pidgey and... Well, they also should have candied Charizard before they even used the Mew there. They have candy in hand. That's their second candy. They could have thinned out the deck by 3 energy before. Yeah, I don't... This sequence is a bad sequence here. Yeah, I would have checked if I could have got Manaphy before I just benched that Pidgey, to be honest. Because now they're just gonna... They could just go Greninja, KO, Pidgey, KO, Mander, and then start Requiem your Charizard. Maybe the game just ends there, to be honest. They could even Sableye the Pidgey and the Charmander as well. So yeah, actually, honestly, they could Sableye... Well, Sableye's a little bit tougher. They only have 5 in the Lost Zone because they didn't Abyssinian last turn. Yeah, honestly, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. There's the Melian. That doesn't stop the... That doesn't stop... Wait, can they even evolve that? No, they can. Yeah, they can. It doesn't stop the Greninja, though. Yeah, I don't like this sequence here at all. Honestly, I would boss Greninja there. I would boss Greninja there. Boss Tina is usually pretty good, but only when your bench is protected from Sableye and Greninja. But Greninja's pretty good here. Greninja comes up, takes out Pidgey, takes out Charmeleon, and then you threaten the Star Requiem on the only Charizard in play after that. We'll see if they can put it together. It can sometimes just be hard to put the play together. Definitely want the path. The gate looks pretty good as well, especially if we're going to Greninja this turn. We're going to need a gate for the Teen on the next turn. The path is probably priority here over everything. There's no energy in the Lost Zone right now as well, so Lost Zone in that grass could be okay. But they might want to keep it around to use it with Greninja. We'll see. What are they cooking? What are they cooking? I can't tell what the rest of the cards are. Yep. Giving up the grass. Oh, it looks like a Tina V-Star. You give up the gate here? I could see it. What are we rocking? That is second gate, so that means they would have the out to the Greninja if they didn't prize their waters. Or they might not play the waters, to be honest. Even if the Tina V-Star here makes me feel like they're going for the Greninja play. We'll see, though. They should gate right now, because they have 7. If they didn't prize the water. Oh, the Greninja the water. Wait, what? I don't know about that one. I'm not sure about that. Now, the other water could be prized, though. If they play the 2 water, they could have prized the water. So this would be fine if they can't get to the Greninja play. Then, to be honest, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're doing, like, what we should not what they're doing, but what are we doing this turn, then, is the question. Oh, they're using Artisan. They have a water! Dude, they're throwing. Wait, they might have 2 water, actually, so they can still do it. No! Greninja! You can Greninja! Bro, somebody tell them, bro! No retreat, they have escape rope, they have jet energy, they have double gate, they can do it all. Dude, they're throwing. I think you 100% Greninja here. KO Pidgeot, KO Charmeleon? That's a dub, bro. We're looking good. We're looking real good. I think this is a throw for sure. The Cram Punch, it ain't worth it. They need to get another Tina down this turn as well. If this Tina gets boss KO, they're going to be in trouble. They better have another Tina here. Or it's going to be annoying if this Tina gets... Well, honestly, I don't know if you care for that. Actually, maybe you don't care as Charizard. Maybe you just care the active here, actually. I think I take it back. The hand does suck, though. The hand is locked out by Path again. They had Ultra Ball for Candy Pidgeot, but now they got Pathed. They can still Candy the Pidgeot, though. And you maybe should, to be honest. But I think Greninja there was insane. I think Greninja KO Pidgey KO Charmeleon was just crazy. Especially if you bench another Tina, because then you can Star Wreck with a fresh Tina on the following turn. That just seems like too good to not do, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, Lost Impact KO this Charizard next turn is also pretty good, because the Charizard player doesn't have an out to get out of Path, so... We're still in a good spot here for Tina. It's still a good spot for Tina, but... Still a good spot. They got the Pidgeot now. They do have it now. And this is the thing with getting out the Pidgeot on the previous turn. Well, actually, on the previous turn, it wouldn't have mattered because you would have gone Candy. No, you did get second Candy. And you had... Did you have Ultra Ball? Maybe you didn't. Ninja this turn, please. Honestly, I don't know about Ninja this turn anymore, to be honest. They had the other Tina and didn't bench it last turn, though. That was weird. Ninja this turn is worse. But it's still probably correct. Ninja in this turn is still probably correct. Yeah, you still probably Ninja this turn. I don't know if they have the access to the play, though, anymore, to be honest. I assume they still do, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I think they have double gate super on hand, so they should have access to the Ninja play, but... Def better than Lost Impact, though? Yeah, that's true, so I guess you might as well Ninja. They should have Ninja last turn, though. Not Ninja last turn makes no sense. Ninja last turn was so good. Dude, just play the gate and get the water out the deck. Why? Stop using Comfey. Use the Mirage Gates. They honestly could have, like, super thinned out their deck. Well, no, you shouldn't put any energy on the Tina. Never mind. They should have used one gate. I was saying we could have gated to the fresh Tina V, but that still gets boss gate, so we don't want to do that after the Greninja. We should definitely have gated to, like, start our turn. And then attack with Greninja. Please. Greninja attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do have 10 now. They do have 10. Okay. Water? Okay, water. Probably only want to burn one gate. Well, now they have to burn 2 gate to make the play happen. Last turn, they could have only burned 1 gate. They literally top-decked water energy to begin the turn. Or something like that. Or they got the water energy off the Colress and got 7. They literally had the play to only burn 1 gate last turn. And now this turn, they're choosing to burn 2 gate to get the Greninja play off. And this Tina is vulnerable now. This made this play so much worse. Because now if the Charizard player can have the Gust KO on the Tina V, this is winnable now. Because now the Tina can be KO'd. And it has 2 energy on it. Because they had to double gate now. When last turn they could have gated once and kept the other gate and just benched another Tina and been like, I can start Requiem with either of these Tinas. Okay, they are correct sequence on the Colress. Gate first, Colress next. Actually, though, it's still not... Alright, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I'll allow it. Does Murata want to go first or second? Usually second. It depends on the matchup. Depends if it's P&E build as well. Alright, they picked the right targets as well. Still not super clean, though. And if there is a counter catcher here, if we have Iono counter catcher here, this could fall apart. That's an Iono! Bro, they can't not top tech, bro. They stay top teching. Honestly, I don't hate trying to keep the Jirachi here because Sableye is a pretty good attacker at this point. We got to go for a Charmander here, though. We got to get the Mander. Sick. Super odd. Charmeleon Energy. Honestly, Charmeleon Energy Charmander, maybe. I honestly don't hate Charmeleon Energy. I don't hate that either. Charmeleon Energy also seems fine, to be honest. Maybe you get Jirachi. Like, I think protecting your bench from Sableye sounds kind of cool. Mander Energy. That's, I don't know. I kind of like the Charmeleon, though. I like the Charmeleon. Because we're trying to counter catch. Oh, we need to move our Mew, though. So we do need to go double energy here. I kind of like the Charmeleon grab instead, though. Because we're hoping to counter catch a KO the Tina. We're hoping to get counter catcher off the Mew here. But we do need the heavy energy count because we have to move our Mew. So I like the 2 energy for sure. But then I kind of like Charmeleon a little bit more than Charmander. There's energy. There's Charmander. Counter catcher off the Mew. Winnable. There it is. Wait, no, it isn't. No, wait. Did they have it? Dude, if that was a counter catcher, dude, there's no way. Was that a counter catcher? Oh, do they have one in hand still? I can't tell what that card is. It's like, it looks kind of like a counter catcher, but it might not be. Dude, I swear there was a counter catcher off the Mew, but I may be trolling. I may be trolling on that one. It looked like a counter catcher though. They just played so fast. They just saw the rare candy and just went. Did look like one off the Mew. It looked like one. It did look like one. That would have been an insane. That would have been a crazy good play there to have the counter catch KO. All right, Comfy. Ooh, that's tough. You want both. You have to go with the V-Star here, though, I think. I want to fly to one of these Japanese tournaments. Am I allowed to compete? No, you're not, unfortunately. I would definitely have flown to one this year, for sure, if I could have, Gander. But you have to be, like, a resident in Japan. Yeah, you really want both those cards there. Yeah, you probably have to go with the V-Star there. I agree. All right, Lost Impact is on the way. We're kind of cooking still. You have the lost impact into the Star Wreck, so you're in a good spot. Well, actually, no, you are putting yourself in KO range here. So you need to split these energy a little bit. I don't know if I love that. I don't know what's in the hand, though, so you maybe have to just commit all 4 here. Psychic to the Sableye? I feel like we want to set up for the Star Wreck on the next Tina, though. We're in, though. We're in. We're all in. Lost Impact to Grass in the Water. If we go Candy Charizard Knockout... We're looking for Candy Charizard Knockout here. We also need a Stadium Bump. What do we got? Digi, TM Devo, Candy. Yikes. What is that other card in there, too? That looks like a counter catcher. What is that? Turo? Might be Turo. Hey, that's a counter catcher. I don't think the other card was a counter catcher. After seeing the counter catcher there, I don't think it was a counter catcher on the last Mew. What if we had a Charmeleon in our deck? We could level ball for Charmeleon right now. I'm not saying Charmeleon was 100% correct. I did like the idea of the Charmeleon there, though. I'm not going to lie. I did like the idea of getting Charmeleon there. Was it 100% correct? I don't know. It's looking rough for Charizard here, though. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good for Tina now. I don't think that TM Devo is going to save him. Pidgey down, Ultra Ball in hand, Rare Candy in hand. Is it a Turo? I can't tell. Oh, it's a boss. Okay. Boss up the other Tina to stall it. The hand was pretty small. And no, Roxanne can't be played either. This Tina might be stuck here. Oh, into the switch? Into the boss on the Rotom? Boss on the Roadie! Star Requiem for game. There we go. Dub. I was a little sloppy on both sides, though. Dub for the Tina, though. Little sloppy. Prize cards. I don't think the prize cards matter too much. There's 2 Arceus prize, but your main attacker wants to be like Flying Pikachu or the Zeraora. So as long as you find that first Arceus on turn 1 with the energy, you should be chill. The path is like the bigger deal, but like path only matters in the first couple turns. Like the later the game goes, the path matters a little bit less. Shutting off Mew EX can be okay. And maybe Moltres if they play the Moltres, but you're really looking for that turn 1 path to like slow down the Squawkabilly and turn 1 action. More Picos are pretty good, but there's the path top deck. Wait, there was already a path in hand. All right, two paths. Already thinking about using Ultra Ball. What? What are we Ultra Balling? What do we need? What are we doing? Oh, I guess you don't want to get donked. That's true. Getting rid of a path? I guess I'm fine with that because you just need that. The first path is what matters. I can't tell what that card is behind the path. I'm curious, actually. Get rid of the Iono is interesting as well. I guess they're going Path Judge here. Yeah, I guess we do need to go get another Arceus here. They play Canceling Cologne. Did I see that right? They play Canceling Cologne and Ditto. The Ditto is so weird in here. How do you get the Ditto and the active to take advantage of the... Oh, they probably play... Increase their odds of like effectively opening Arceus, I guess. That makes sense, I guess. I didn't think I saw a path in there initially, but yeah. I guess holding on to the second path doesn't matter too much. Holding on to the second path doesn't matter too much because... Like, the turn 1 path is the big thing. You just want that to stick for the first turn. I assume we're attaching to the bench here, though, so we don't get knocked out. But there's still, like, escape rope and stuff, so we could still get our first Arceus KO'd. We'll see. Yep, attached to the bench. Path to the peak. Oh, they have an escape rope of their own as well, so they can escape rope into the Arceus. Okay, is there a stadium bump? There isn't. There is a Sada, though, so not looking terrible here. Some energy, get one in the discard pile. They can Sada. They're only seeing 3 cards guaranteed here, though. So, could be a really slow start here for the Moon. Could be a slow start. Also, they don't have another way to discard an energy, so they can't even Dark Patch. They can't even Dark Patch in this retreat and swing, get the knockout off the rip. If they got that knockout off the rip, it'd be pretty good. Little prize checking and happen. Oh, looks like they got Darkrai V-Star in here as well for the cross receivers. I assume there's no cross switchers. It's just cross receivers. But if they had both in here, that would be a little wild. It looks like it is. Looks like it is a cross. Oh, they do. They do. I take it back. Hold on. My bad. Cross receivers, cross switchers. Yeah, dude, they're just trying to cross them up. That's that's a lot. They have it all in there. I was like, if they have the cross receivers, there's no way they play cross switchers as well, right? There's just no way. Deck looks so good with only silver borders. It does. It really does. Do you want to go first or second as Rapid Strike? First most of the time. A little bit matchup dependent, I guess. But all right, what's the draw? We're looking for... That's not aggressive. I mean, it's not a terrible start. We're not in a terrible spot. But it's not the aggressive start you're generally looking for as Roaring Moon. But we've seen the Arceus player's hand, and we know they don't have that much cooking either. So, yeah. All right. We know the Arceus player doesn't have that much cooking themselves. They did just top deck a research, though, so they could try and get a little bit more aggressive here, which I wouldn't hate to see, to be honest. Escape rope, and then research, and then go from there. Which Moon do you send up, though? You probably send up the one with the energy, to be honest. They're thinking about it, though. Yeah, I think that is the correct send up here as well. There's the research. See what they got. We're looking for Arceus Double Turbo. There's Arceus. That's 4 Arceus V-Star in the hand. Bro. What? That's unfortunate. Yo, where are those PTCGL RNG? What do we even call it? Well, we need to come up with a name. We need a name for the people who complain about PTCGL RNG. Where they at, bro? I just want to show them something. Where they at? PTCGL truthers? PTCGL RNG truthers? Yeah, where they at, bro? Where are the PTCGL RNG truthers, bro? I want to show them something. He paid for Arceus. He's going to draw the Arceus. True. You want to get the value out of your cards. Apologists? Well, they're not apologists. They're not apologists. Shuffle better, Keg W. 4-4 line is wild. It's not just a 4-4 line. It's a 4-4 line and a Ditto. So now they have to decide what are they trying to set. I feel like what they should do here is just... But this is so bad. This is really, really bad. Are you going to... What do you do? They're going to attach active. I honestly feel like they could have evolved active attached bench. And then they forced out the frenzied gouging. Hope their opponent goes with frenzied gouging. Oh no. if they go with the Stadium Bump play, then they get access to Starbirth. But see, the lineup here is really bad. The lineup here is really bad because now they can just use the second attack, Calamity, Slash, or Storm, or whatever, and bump the Stadium plus get the KO. I think what the Arceus player should have done was evolve active with an energy, evolve bench with an energy, and then hope the opponent uses Calamity Storm to get access to Starbirth, or hope that they use Frenzied Gouging. And then, well, I guess you don't really get anything out of Frenzied Gouging, though, to be honest. Maybe that's not the correct play, then. Jeez, this just looked bad, to be honest. This is looking rough. They would with, like, yeah, just like the, basically just like Calamity Storm 220 here is just too efficient. It's like ridiculously efficient. They don't have another one ready to go, though. Oh, they have Boss here. Are they going to go for Boss KO on the Zero Aura? I think you should just KO the Arceus here. I don't know why they would be super concerned about the Zero Aura. But they also just might not know what the Zero Aura does. Or they know what it does. Oh, well, to be honest, Zero Aura VMAX is pretty good in this matchup. It can hit for 240 damage. Yeah, the Zero Aura VMAX is pretty good here because it can hit for 240. It can one-hit KO moons that haven't used Frenzied Gouging. The hand still sucks, but at least we can load up the Zero Aura. And the only way for us to get knocked out, for our active to get knocked out, is Frenzied Gouging. Oh, no, we have Starbirth now. We have Starbirth. Hold up. I take that back. I forgot about without the path got bumped. What do we go for? Judge plus Evolution, maybe? I can see that. Judge plus Evolution seems reasonable. Get a punch in there. What else would we be trying to set up here? I don't know what else we're trying to set up here. I feel like that's the play. Excuse me. I don't think we ever want like Path here. The Paths are like, well, the Path's not bad at this point, but it's not something we're looking for. Oh, they went for the Ultra Ball. That probably makes more sense because we have a bunch of Arceus in our hand that we're not going to use. Yeah, that makes sense. The Ultra Ball makes a little bit more sense. Thin out the deck of those terrible cards. I guess Iono would be fine here, though. Maybe we go with Iono over Judge. Yeah, why was I thinking Judge? Iono's just better, right? We need to see some new cards. Let's see some new cards. Let's cook. Let's cook. All right, they're cooking. They're not Judge, though, right? Iono. I feel like I've like talked him into it. Research? Well, then I don't like the Ultra Ball take. If we're going to take Research, I don't like taking Ultra Ball. I think we should have taken the Evolution itself. Unless we're trying to thin the Ultra Ball out of the deck, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, though. Yeah, I kind of like the Iono a little bit more. I like disrupting the opponent here. Yeah, they definitely have no idea what the card does. Yeah, I like the Iono more here, I think. The Moon player has a lot of cards in hand. They got a lot. Oh, the 3 Venusaur go to the bottom? Well, you'd Ultra Ball away 2 of them before you played the Iono. And you could even play the Canceling Clone as well, so it would just be 1 on the bottom. They're reading, looking good. That is a good sign. It is a good sign when someone puts a weird card in play that the other person probably has no idea what is happening, and then they pick up the card and read the card. All right, the hand is okay. They got a Nest Ball. I thought I saw a 1/1 B-Barrel in there. B-Doof might be the grab here. I might have been wrong, though. No, I don't think I see a B-Barrel. Now that we're going through again, I don't think I see a B-Barrel in there. No B-Barrel, I don't think. Just going to fail it. Not even going to put something smaller in play. I don't hate it. Yeah, Lost City in hand. Probably don't want to put that in play. We're probably just swinging here. I don't think this is a terrible spot, though. Like, if you get... Oh, there's no lightning in there? Okay, this is a terrible spot. All right, that's not great. That's not great. They drew into their last lightning. That sucks. They need to accelerate that. Okay, it's not terrible, though. The first... Well, that actually is really bad. Because now they can't Boss KO a Roaring Moon if they get Frenzied Gouging here. Yeah, and they might get Frenzied Gouging here. Yeah, that's not great. Because, yeah, they could get Frenzied Gouging. KO their own moon. That's fine. And then you'd like to be able to boss up a bench moon and KO it with the Zero Aura. But that's not an option anymore because we're out of energy. Not looking good. Not looking good. Honestly, they could just Frenzy Gouging with the active and they basically win, right? Frenzy Gouging, the game's over. Yeah, it's not looking good. Once again, I would have liked to have seen the Iono still. It wouldn't really solve the issue of the energy, but it would just have given the Moon player less cards to work with, which is, I think, is what you wanted. Yeah, I think they definitely should have hit him with the I don't know. The research didn't make any sense. Like you should disrupt your opponent had like a 6-7. That was a big hand. Like that's like still a 7-card hand, and they just used Ultra Ball, so it was a big hand. So yeah, not a big fan of that choice there. The Greninja choice is weird here with no energy in hand. Maybe the Darkrai V is prized. Sada for 1? We could have benched another moon there though, right? Wasn't there another moon? Not sure I like that. Just get 2 energy in play, I feel like. Yeah, I would like to have seen the other moon get benched. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I can choose. Also, maybe get Dark. I would like to see instead of Ultra Ball for Greninja, Ultra Ball for Darkrai V. I think would have been better. If the V and the V stars, I'm pretty sure I saw a V star in the deck. Okay, they do get to use Greninja for 2. But honestly, attaching to the Roaring Moon, guaranteeing that might have been better. I think Sada for 1 is cooking, to be honest. No shot. They don't have an energy attachment for turn now. They are throwing out the Pokestop, though, and they are going to use it. Hoping for some dark patches. There goes the Darkrai V-Star. Well, they don't get to keep the Pokestop. They catch this stuff pretty fast. Alright, get rid of that. You can keep the Switch card, though. I'll give you that one. But see, here's where, like, if we frenzy gouging with the active here, which they might end up doing, if we had 2 energy on the bench there, Aura, we could boss KO that Roaring Moon off the bench and then maybe make the comeback from there. But now it's not looking as good. Definitely not looking as good. Ultra Ball going in. I assume this is going to go get Darkrai V. I don't like that extra energy on the moon, though. Energy and discard for patch. That's already going to happen when we knock out our active. I guess like we're loading up more energy this turn. And I guess there's no threat of getting boss KO'd anymore because we know the Zero Aura can't attack next turn. So maybe that is correct then, actually. I guess if the Zero Aura had an extra energy on it, we'd probably want to play around our moon getting boss KO. But I guess we don't have to play around that because there's only 1 energy on the Zero Aura. So like focusing more on just setting up a 1 more moon, I guess does make sense. But they're not there yet. And there it is, Frenzy Gouging for the knockout. They're going down to 2. Iono would be really good here, but they got Nest Ball. What'd they get? Nest Ball Path. Path is still decent, though. They do have to promote a Pokemon. They can knock out the Morpeko with the Zero's first attack. Maybe you send up something that can't be KO'd here, actually. You could send up, like, Darkrai. Honestly, maybe you send up the Greninja so you keep the pivot of the Morpeko around, actually, the more I'm thinking about it. There's that lightning. But even if they had got the lightning out of the deck, they only had double turbo in hand, so they didn't actually have a way to get the boss KO. They need a little bit more. There we go. There's no way to KO a fresh V Moon without the V Star. This is Zero Aura V Max. This is a different Zero Aura. Boss Punch. There's a Sada in the hand, I believe. I believe there is a Sada in the hand here. We'll see. And there's an energy in the hand as well. That should be it. Frenzy Gouging for the dub. Do they actually use the cross receivers? Let's go. Dude. Cross receiver, Sada, active, energy, attach. Frenzied Gouging. This one was actually pretty close. It was actually pretty close. It was a really rough start for the Arceus player. They weren't able to take advantage of their turn 1 path. They weren't able to take advantage of the turn 1 path. Like, you wanted to turn 1 path them, slow them down, no squawk ability, no turbo shenanigans. It happened. The turn 1 path stuck, but then, like, wasn't able to, like, actually, like, take advantage of the fact that the turn 1 path was there. Oh, stop off the rip. VIP pass is needed. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. They do have an Ultra Ball. So I have to imagine this Ultra Ball, like, has to get... do they play the Mysterious Tail Mew? They maybe play the Mysterious Tail Mew. They maybe play Mysterious Tail Mew. So if they do that, they could get Mysterious Tail Mew into Battle VIP Pass. They're praying for the stop to help them out here, though. Give me his 2 retreat. It's 2 retreat? Yikes. All right, maybe it has to be a Greninja angle here, then. Get the Greninja, draw a VIP Pass. More gimmies. Maybe the Palkia. Palkia seems decent in this matchup because they can KO Roaring Moon if they put down 3. And they might need to put down a lot to actually get that turn 1 attack. I didn't know it had. I don't know. I had 2. The 7 HP one has 2 retreat cost. No, it's not. It's just 1. Oh, is it just 1? What the heck? Lying in chat? The heck? It's 2? Oh, it is. Dude, y'all gotta make up your mind. Is it 2? Is it 1? Once you thin first, then stop? No, because you're probably trying not to use the Ultra Ball. You're probably trying to like just hold the Ultra Ball if you can. So it makes sense to like not play the Ultra Ball immediately. They're just going for the Palkia off the rip, but they don't have enough bench Pokemon to support Palkia's damage. That's a really aggressive Palkia there, I feel like. Alright, they're praying there's no turn 1 attack here. But with how many mulligans there is, how is there not a turn 1 attack here? The hand honestly is not that good. Honestly, the hand is not that good, but they got a Pokestop to work with. They're gonna go get... They could get Squawkabilly if they need to. But they're probably going Greninja, Roaring Moon here off this, or Greninja, Morpeko. Morpeko's a fine attacker too. You could just go with the Morpeko attack, but... You got a Sada first. There was 3 Sada in the hand. There was 3 Sada in the hand. Imagine if the mulligans hadn't been drawn. The Sada would just... Well, I guess that's not true, because the Sada would shuffle the deck, but... Maybe all the Sadas came off the mulligans, though. They do play the Squawk. I actually wasn't sure if they played the Squawkabilly, but they do play it. I just saw it. You're probably getting Greninja Billy or Greninja Moon. Something like that. Morpeko would be a fine attacker here as well. I don't think you're too scared of the Palkia KOing you next turn, though. Because there's like only 2 bench Pokemon in play. Morpeko's an ancient, right? No, Morpeko is just a Pokemon. No label, I guess. Yeah, no label. They're going for the Billy. Despite how many Sadas are in their hands, they're still going aggressive for the Billy. I mean, getting the turn 1 attack here is like pretty good. So, it's pretty good turn 1 attack here. Yeah, you can't Sada to the Morpeko. Yeah. They're gonna Ultra Ball. I feel like they should maybe just use Greninja first here. I mean, I guess Ultra Ball in a way, Sada doesn't hurt too much, so that's like probably fine. Energy Sada. I assume this will get another Roaring Moon, but maybe they're just gonna try and only accelerate 1 energy through the Sada. Oh, Establish a Darkrai is pretty good as well, actually. I don't hate that. I don't hate establishing the Darkrai. They're probably just gonna Sada for 1 here then, which I guess makes sense. So you leave the energy in the discard pile to use with Dark Patch. They are starting to load up their bench quite a bit, though. They are starting to load up their bench quite a bit here. So the Palkia might be able to get the first 2 prize knockout here. Now I could definitely see it happening. Excuse me. Double Cross Switcher plus attach, but no Dark Patch. But they could Nest Ball. They could Nest Ball for Morpeko. They could also Greninja first here as well. Pokestop first. That's a lot of gas. That's pretty good. All right, going to the trekking shoes. I did that because they got Dark Patch and they could just KO the Palkia, which I assume is their goal here, is KO Palkia. What? Well, why would we Greninja first now? We should trekking shoes first. Now we can't KO Palkia. And we got the Dark Patch! Dude, punished, but they also got a Vessel, so I guess not too punished. That's cringe. How are we going to give them the Dark Patch after they miss sequence? They should just start with trekking shoes first there. Whatever. Seems fine. The rest of the cards in the hand are a little bit better. Yeah, they definitely should have just like used the trekking shoes first, because if they Greninja the energy and draw a Dark Patch but don't find another energy that turn, they actually can't attack. But if they trekking shoes into a Dark Patch, they could attach and then double cross with your KO. Yeah. No need for Billy now? Not really, to be honest. They might just not Billy here. They could still Billy here, but Billy doesn't seem that... They have the Darkrai V-Star in the hand as well. They do have the thing in the hand as well, so it doesn't really make sense, I don't think, to... There we go. Just Palkia. I don't know what they have in the... I don't know what the Gholdengo player has in hand, but it's not looking good. There's honestly a matchup where I'd probably want to go second as Gholdengo. What do we have? What do we have? There's a Roxanne. That's not good enough. They have an Irida? Dude, that's not good enough. All right, we can get Greninja and what? Greninja and an item card. Greninja Nest Ball, I guess. Okay. Greninja Nest Ball. Use Greninja. Give up the Gimme Ghoul, then Roxanne next turn and make the comeback. Okay, I don't hate that. There's not that much energy in play developed as well. Get Greninja Nest Ball. Use Greninja first because we want to draw into basics. Okay. And then Roxanne next turn, get the KO, go from there. I don't hate it. We want to try and get more than just 2 basics, though, so we want to make sure we Greninja before the Nest Ball. All right, very cool, very chill. Good sequencing. No basic. Okay, that's fine. We're okay. Nest Ball. Get ourselves another Gimme Ghoul. Give me the Ghoul. Probably attached to the bench Gimme Ghoul. Doesn't really matter too much. So you don't need to, but you could, I guess. Then they knock out a Gimme Ghoul. Then we go Roxanne and pray. Yeah, may as well attach, right? Yeah. Oh, what does this do? Oh, we can do damage? All right, never mind. They really need the call for family. They need the call for family one here. Yeah, they would definitely like that one. They got there's no like the Darkrai player doesn't have like a play they can make this turn where they can get like super far ahead. There's no 2-prizer to go after or anything like that. I mean, there's still the Roaring Moon is in a good spot here for sure. Roaring Moon's definitely in a good spot, and the second Roaring Moon's about to get set up here. But and the Darkrai V-Star's online. Honestly, you probably just lose. This is looking tough. This is honestly looking tough. And they got to bump the Pokestop as well. What the heck? This is the quarterfinals? This is semifinals. We're in top 4 right now. Top 4, Gholdengo versus Roaring Moon. They're going to try and go a little bit deeper here. Use the stop. They definitely don't want to leave the stop in play, though, so they're going to bump it here. Oh, my gosh. Moon saving the shoes is smart. Most people would have played them. Actually, it is true. Well, you didn't like it. You should still... I see, like, right here, I don't like saving the shoes, though. You should play the shoes here to try and find an energy attachment for turn. You don't want to... You want to be further... Because now, Roxanne plus Gholdengo knockout, to be honest, I think there's a possibility for a comeback here. Like, they should have played the shoes there to try and build up the second moon, for sure. You don't want to whiff attachments. You should definitely play the shoes there and try and hit your attachments. You can get Roxanne into the shoes. Yeah, but I don't want to get Roxanne into shoes. I want to have a Roaring Moon set up. I don't want to have to pray to set up a Roaring Moon. I want to start building up the next Roaring Moon after that Roaring Moon. Oh, okay, hold on. I was going to say it doesn't look that great, but it actually doesn't look that bad. A gimme would be nice, though. Why is it a good sequence to not use Nest Ball before Greninja? Because we want to find more basics. So you want to use Greninja first, draw a basic, and then... Doesn't Darkrai just grab Double Dark Patch? Yeah, but it could have grabbed Double Dark Patch for the next Roaring Moon. Because the Gimme Ghoul player can knock out 2 Roaring Moons in a row, and then you still need to take another knockout as the Roaring Moon player. So you could use your Darkrai to set up your next Roaring Moon, or you could save your Darkrai for your 3rd Roaring Moon. And I'd rather have my Darkrai set up for my 3rd Roaring Moon than my 2nd Roaring Moon. If it is at the trade-off of me just playing a Trek and choose the hidden energy and attach return. They still need to switch to Double Dark Patch. That's true. They are getting access to a Pokestop here, though. Ultra Ball's not great. They didn't use Greninja yet either, though. They probably should have used Greninja before they used Pokestop. That's probably that's a misplay. Yeah. Here comes the Greninja. What do we get? Oh, Gimme's good. We still need a Superior, I think. I think we're short of Superior here. Double Gimme's great, actually. We're still missing a Superior. Okay, here it is. You just got to hit a Superior here. This is it. I can't see. No! Oh, is there any hope at this point? It feels hopeless now. This feels hopeless now. Oh, hold on. You could hit for 50. All right, we can hit for 50. So if they frenzied gouging, they knock themselves out. So now the Roaring Moon player should gust KO the Greninja. And then save the frenzy. They should like double cross switch or KO if they can. But honestly, this hand doesn't have that much cooking. Check the shoes. We have Pokestop to work with. There's still things to do, but they do force the frenzy gouging. So you want to KO a one prizer here. You want to KO the Greninja, take away that draw power. With the moon, that's fine. They still have the V-Star power. We stop. Switch. Switch is big. That means you go switch double cross switcher. But then you don't have the next moon set up there. Maybe you do just frenzy gouging and then chill. Honestly, this is getting kind of close. If the Gholdengo player kind of pops off next turn, there's like a possible comeback scenario here. Oh, is that a Sada? Dude, what the heck? They just drew Sada like that? Wait, why are they even thinking? Just use Sada. Wait, is there no Dark in the discard? You could retreat the active Roaring Moon to the other Roaring Moon. Or to something. You could retreat the active Roaring Moon to the bench. Sada to both Roaring Moons. You should just do one and then leave an energy in the discard pile. Try and draw into the play, I guess. Because you also want to bump the Pokestop here. You don't want to leave the Pokestop in play. They could attack with Darkrai. They could attack with Darkrai as well. That'd be interesting. They're using the V-Star first here. What are they getting? Dark Patch. Vessel. Oh, so they can Vessel. Get rid of a card, get some energy. Use Greninja, draw 2. Use, I don't know, use something else. They can just retreat and attack with the bench moon here, I think. And then they basically just win. Yeah, they can just basically retreat and attack with the bench moon here. With Frenzy Gouging, the game's basically over. Yeah. Oh, they have game in hand right now, though. Yeah, yeah. Ninja away 1. Then they can go... Well, they should have retreated first. They should have gone retreat Sada. They should go retreat Sada to both, attach to active, Dark Patch to bench, game over. But... This is like, so this isn't sequenced as good as it could have been, but they could have sequenced a little bit better. Yeah, retreat active, Sada for 2, 1 to each, attach, Dark Patch, game over. Yeah, yeah. Maybe they misplay here on Frenzy Gouging with the active though. No, they did misplay. They threw. They even had the switch in hand. They could have switched to the other Roaring Moon. Okay, this is it. They play cross switcher. Gholdengo can double cross switcher the benched moon. So first you draw 2 with the active Gholdengo, then you want to draw 2 with the bench Gholdengo. Maybe you Ultra Ball first and then stop next. They have a worker in hand as well, so they could stop, worker, stop. That's a lot of cards. They could see a lot of cards with stop, worker, stop. Grab another Gholdengo. Yeah, the Roaring Moon player had checkmate on board, but now they can lose the double cross switcher. That's crazy. All right, go for 2. It's dead cards. Dead cards isn't bad though, because we need to use some superiors here. Oh, they have double Pokestop in hand. Dude, they're gonna get there. They have worker now. Well, they have worker Pokestop. I'm pretty sure they have a worker in hand. Getting rid of the other worker there makes no sense unless they don't. Oh, they got the letter of encouragement. That should be enough energy. They don't even have to use a second Pokestop if they don't want to. I think they have double cross switcher in hand. Let's see if the letter gets anything. They still need to find the energy, to be honest. They still need to find the energy. They might be going to rip another stop here. They also have to check the energy count in the deck. Oh, there's only 1 energy in the deck. Yikes. Oh, they might not get enough energy. No, they should be good here. They should be good. Honestly, should they not grab Manaphy there? Actually, Manaphy's a misplay. Because now Darkrai can KO Manaphy for 2 dark energy. to win the game. Yeah, that's a misplay, actually. The Manaphy's a misplay here. They should have grabbed nothing. Okay, that's it. Double superior. We got there. That is insane. The comeback off the miss. You love to see the punish, though. You love to see the punish. But the Manaphy, dude, the Manaphy could be the reverse punish. Benching Manaphy here is so bad. Because now they can go attach Dark Patch like double cross switcher or boss with the Darkrai. They should not have put Manaphy down. All right, they got the knockout set up. They still need enough energy for next turn, though. They're down quite a few resources here. So they maybe don't extend any further. We'll see. Yeah, I think they're going to stop it here. They knock out. Dude, are they going to get punished for benching the Manaphy? I mean, I want a Gholdengo to win as soon as the Roaring Moon player through. Yeah, if the Roaring Moon player just goes retreat, solid to both, attach active, Dark Patch bench. They have 2 moons set up. The active moon has 30 HP left. The bench moon has 50 damage on it, and they can't lose. Right? No, wait, that's not true. They could still lose. Well, no, they wouldn't have given up 2 prize cards. So the Gholdengo player would be at 4 prize cards right now. So they literally can't lose. Why you bench Manaphy? There's no point. The reason to bench Manaphy is to thin out the deck before you use the second Gholdengo. Dark Patch, Dark Patch. Their hand is huge, but they don't have it. I don't see it. But we still need to find a gust effect for Gholdengo here. Oh no, the Luminian's on the bench. I'll say if they have Luminian for boss, they can attach active retreat, double Dark Patch. They could still hit the cross switchers off the Iono, to be honest. They could hit Pokestop, into double cross switcher. There's the fail. Where's the stop? It got bumped by worker. They didn't put another one in play. They went use stop, play worker, bump stop, not play stop. But the Gholdengo player still needs a gust effect. A gust effect. There's a boss and 2 cross switchers in the discard pile. I don't know if they have 2 cross switchers left. They might. They can receiver. They could receive. I don't think there's a boss in the discard pile to receiver for. Oh, they super routed after the Ultra Ball, but I think there's another Ultra Ball in hand. Oh, maybe they can just set up Moon and take the knockout here. But they Ultra Balled afterwards. They need to super out a Moon back first. Now they have 2 Moons in the deck, which is not good. That's pretty mid. I think they're gonna try and Greninja into one of them. I think they have a Dark in hand. They had it. Did they have it in the hand? I don't think they did. Oh, they did. They had Dark Patch attached super switch, right? I think they did have it. I think you're right. Oh, they might still have it. Wait, they still have it then. No, they don't have Sada, though. No. Oh, no, dude. Well, the no Manaphy punish, but... Dude, never punished for the throw, bro. Never punished. What an emotional roller coaster that game was, bro. That was intense. I wanted the Gholdengo to win after the throw. I wanted the Gholdengo to win so bad after the throw. So we got Mew versus Tina. Wait, is it Tina? No, it's Turbo Lost. Turbo Lost box, actually. I take it back. Looks like they got Dark Energy in there, so they got the Moon, they got the Greninja, they got some Psychic, some like Kyogre. Yo, Lost Ogre. I'm down. That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup for Lost Zone. They got Moon and Ogre. Sounds like they're going to be having a pretty good time against Mew here. We'll see. There's the Ditto. Bro, they really like Ditto in the Lost Zone decks. I don't dislike it, but it is interesting. They play Ditto in most of their Lost Zone decks. I definitely don't dislike it. Definitely don't dislike it. Prediction? Oh, we can get the prediction up. Okay, my bad. Prediction. Start prediction. All right, prediction's up. Go ahead. Get your Gamba on. There goes Ditto. Here comes another Comfy. Ditto gets you cramp / Comfy. I don't know if we can grab Greninja. You can grab Ninja with it, but then your Greninja's in your active. They've got some mulligans. The hand is huge. Was it really that? Was it about that big? I see it. Mulligans are pretty cool. I've been wanting a Ditto and Tina the last week or so. I kind of want to try the Ditto and the Tina myself. Just like more outs to opening Comfy or getting into the Tina on the first turn sounds kind of cool. Definitely interesting. All right, here we go. 2 energy, it looks like. Is energy in something. And I assume they're probably, to be honest, I think looking for like a turn 2 Roaring Moon knockout sounds kind of good. Or just like you want to go turn 2, get 2 prize cards, and then Kyogre for 4. There's hands, there's Moon, there's Sableye. So it is a lost pile here. I don't really like the Cram bench there. I don't think you need to... I actually don't like the Cram bench there. I think you want to play more for just get 2 prize cards with like Moon. Get 2 with Moon and then 4 with Kyogre. I think wants to be the play here. Yeah, I like that, to be honest. Not a big fan of the Cram bench here. It kind of just clogs the bench. You might want to be able to like bench a little bit differently moving forward towards the end of the game. We'll see what kind of Mew. I assume it's double turbo Mew here. I assume it's double turbo Mew here. Double turbo Mew here. I got there. Took a little while. Yo, appreciate the 21s there, Ollie. There we go. If they are playing Fusion, they could still Psychic Leap here. Looks like it's not Fusion, though. Looking like Double Turb. This is a pretty tough matchup for... Honestly, it's kind of a tough matchup for both builds of Mew. It doesn't really matter what build of Mew you're playing. You're going to have a tough time against Lost Zone. What if they have judges, so it's going to be like all Judge Path, or not Judge Path. Well, you might use Path. Mostly Judge, though. Judge is going to be your out to victory in this one. There's Judge. There's double. Okay, turn 1 Judge is good though. Oh, they're not going for it. I think. What? Do we want to open up with Judge, or we want? I would just open up with Judge here. What could you even draw off this Genesect that you'd actually play before you Judge? Like maybe a tool card, or maybe a way to get another Genesect. They also should have got triple Genesect out as well. Or I'd like to have seen them get triple Genesect out as well. Yeah, they got the Battle of VIP best. I guess it worked out. Get another Genesect, and then I'd hit him with the Judge. I think you definitely want to Judge on this hand here. Or on this turn. Definitely want to hit him with a Judge here. This one actually might go a while, to be honest. Lost Box versus Mew takes a little while. Why do I like the Cleansing Gloves in Mew? Probably just for the Guardy matchup. Seems like Guardy's pretty popular. Seems like a lot of good players play Guardy as well. Dude, play the Judge. Why are we not? Are we not going to Judge here? Are they not going to Judge here? Are we just drawing 3 cards and then shuffle them back in the deck with the Judge? I'm kind of getting tilted. I'm not going to lie. If you Judge here after drawing 3 cards, I'm tilted. Why would we not just draw after the next? Dude, don't do it. They're going to go for the Cram. Okay, that's fine. Or did the opponent get to pick which side they're flipping on? Or is that what they asked him? Tails? That's fine. Play the Judge? Maybe they're not going to play the Judge. The Lost Box player has like an 8-card hand, though. For reference there, you just play Judge pretty much as soon as you draw it. Because you want to build... Unless you're drawing that many cards. If you're drawing that many cards off of the Genesect, like if you have 1 Judge in hand and you're drawing 5 off Genesect and you haven't attached for turn, you could still play Battle VIP Pass or Nest Ball or fill your bench with the Pokemon, then it's okay. But we're always judging there, so we should Judge first. So that way our Genesects draw cards on the hand after the Judge, which means it gives us more options for our next turn, and we're building up our hand for our following turn. So if you play Mew, and you draw the Judge, you're going to play the Judge, Genesect afterwards. You want to have options for your next turn. And we're always playing Judge there. That's like the big thing, is we're always playing Judge. All right, there's an S-Ball off the rip. Are they going to go get the Roaring Moon and play for that? It seems a little aggressive to go get Roaring Moon right now. So I don't like the idea of... Oh, maybe it's prize, though. I don't see it in there. So then I don't like the idea of playing the Nest Ball, to be honest. And they did get judged. They don't need to shuffle the deck after getting like Iono or something. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that nest ball use there. We should have just held it. There's no reason to play. It looks like there's 3 nest balls in the hand, so but yeah, we still shouldn't use it yet if there's no reason to. Countercatcher energy. Energy seems best. Switch card into the next one. Yeah, I think they drew Battle VIP Pass triple nest ball off of that. We should have gotten 3 Genesect, 2 Mew first. I don't mind using 2 Genesect before the judge and only saving 1 for after the judge, but it's just wrong. It's just incorrect. You should always judge first and then draw afterwards. Because if you judge and then draw with 1 Genesect and then could have drawn with more Genesects, now your potential next turn is worse, is nerfed, because you saw less cards after the judge. When before the judge, the cards you draw before the judge, you're not going to use them, or you might not use them. So like if you draw with Genesect and you draw into a second judge and then you judge away the second judge, the judge is now back in the deck. But if you draw into the second judge after you judge, now you have the second judge for the next turn. That's why you always just judge first and go from there. There's the moon. They found the moon. We don't have to moon this turn. We just need a moon eventually. We also, honestly, there's this Mew player. They have Roxanne. I saw Roxanne in their list. And even if it was Iono, you wouldn't want to get Roxanne or Iono. But if they actually moon, that's why you wanted to moon a 2-prizer. You actually don't want to moon a 3-prizer, because you turn on Roxanne if they play it. But the bigger thing is you'd also make Iono to 3 instead of Iono to 4. So it's harder to pull off the Kyogre when you draw less cards. To be honest, you actually don't even want to moon a Mew VMAX. So if you're doing the moon, we want to like escape rope moon. We want to like escape rope moon here. Oh, this works for us. We don't even have to escape rope now. They put it back in the deck for us. So, I mean, they are playing around moon, kind of. But actually, this is a misplay on the Mew player's side. They actually want the moon to draw 3 prize cards here. So that turns on the Roxanne. So you can Roxanne to 2 aggressively. So this is actually a misplay from the Mew player to actually do that. They should just leave the Mew in the active and let it get KO'd by the moon. Oh, wait, no, because you can... No, yeah, that's right, yeah. So you should just let it get knocked out there. So that's like not... That's actually a misplay on the Mew player. Because I'm pretty sure I saw the Roxanne there. I might have been tripping, but I'm pretty sure there was a Roxanne. But you want Roxanne to be activated. Yikes. Well, they should start with Comfy there. You should always Comfy first. You should never use the Pokestop first. 2 energy. That's fine. We can use Greninja. Once again, like I said, Moon here is the play. We want a Moon here. Get rid of the Dark. It's going to get concealed cards no matter what, I think. Yeah, we're going to conceal. We could have played one of these Nest Balls in hand, honestly, to have gotten another Comfy. No Colress still. We have another Comfy. Once again, we could have played a Nest Ball for another Comfy if there's one in the deck to get. Gate and Artisan. Well, the Gate seems better, but still... Wait, hold on. We do have double Gate. We could maybe Moon here if there's enough energy in the deck. We do have Super Rod. Okay, we could get the Moon knockout here. I think we should probably just go for the Moon knockout here. I'm gonna grab 3 energy. Maybe a Comfy and 2 energy. I don't hate that. Yeah, I like the Comfy. The Comfy grab makes a little bit of sense here. Cooking. Cool. We do have to double Gate here, though, so we'll only have 2 gates left to pull off the Kyogre plate. But that's like all you need, so... Nest Ball, get a Comfy, check the energy, make sure... Oh, do they only have 3 energy in there? No, they have 4. They have 2 Dark, 2 Lightning. Okay, we're cooking, we're cooking. Alright, here we go. The Moon knockout. I see, like, if the Moon KOs a VMAX, you draw 3 prize cards. It does open the possibility to go Moon twice for 6, but, like, you'd rather be able to use your Roxanne than not use your Roxanne, because the Lost Box player is never going to give you Roxanne for the rest of the game, so you'd rather just have the out to the... Dude, their deck is literally just all Colress. Their deck is literally just all Colress. This is why the Cram bench wasn't great early on, because, like, on this turn, maybe not this turn, but on a turn coming up, you could, like... I guess you'll probably have space to bench Kyogre, but the way it could have developed differently, where we, like, Moon for 2 later and want to bench Kyogre on the same turn. A lot of Mew decks don't even play Lost City anymore, so you could like bench Kyogre to get in play ahead of time in a lot of situations. But does the Mew player even know it's Lost Box Kyogre? That is fair, to be honest. The Mew player probably... Do they know it's Lost Box Kyogre? Has there been any tells yet? We've seen lightning energy, water energy, dark energy. That's probably a good enough tell to suspect Kyogre, to be honest. I think that's reasonable enough to suspect Kyogre, to be honest. I guess that is fair, but also this deep into the tournament, you should theoretically know what your opponent's playing. Like the big cards. Maybe you don't know their full 60, of course, but you should theoretically know that they have Kyogre. Has water means yes to Kyogre. Water doesn't 100% mean yes to Kyogre, though. It just means they have water, because it could just be for Greninja. But I think you should maybe, from what you've seen, you should probably assume. Why didn't he attack and discard Stadium for KO? Because he wants to keep the Stadium in play. He wants the Stadium in play. The Stadium benefits the Lost Box more than it benefits Mew. So you want to keep it in play the whole game. I would assume Turbo Lost Box if you didn't say it has Kyogre. I think most builds of Lost Pile right now that have water play Kyogre. I would say the majority have Kyogre. I think it's probably a fair assessment. Like I said, also, like, you maybe should just know what your opponent has here. Why run 3 water or 2 for faking out? Is that really happening? You can attack with Greninja. Yeah, if you don't play Kyogre, you can still just attack with Greninja. And then it does make them think you play Kyogre. But at that point, you should probably just play Kyogre. But also Greninja. Pretty good. Yeah, they do have the vacuum, so they can vacuum the stop, which they definitely should do. They are short a double turbo here, but they still have their V-Star power left, so they can go get 3 Ninja for water and then put in the Kyogre. Well, sure. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I don't even know what we're discussing. There's no discussion here. They play Kyogre. You could not play Kyogre. They don't for sure always play Kyogre just because they play water. I'm not making everyone's decks for them. If I played a Lost Box deck with water, I would include Kyogre. I can't tell you why people don't. If people choose not to, I don't know. They don't want to, I guess. I can't build their decks for them. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, the damage on the Roaring Moon is from Box of Disasters. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's... Yeah, they didn't Frenzy Gouging. They didn't Frenzy Gouging. They didn't Frenzy Gouging. Yeah, they just attacked into the Box of Disasters and left the Stadium in play. But yeah, the opponent should suss out, should either know for sure about Kyogre or should have sussed it out for sure. Now the question is, will the Lost Zone player finally find? Will they finally find a Colress? There we go. Honestly, the deck is so thin right now. It's possible that they Kyogre this turn. To be honest, there's a Colress. That's not that important. They could. I honestly, if they find second Pokestop here, if they play the double, they could honestly Kyogre this turn probably. No, the path is in the Lost Zone. The path's not in play. The path's in the Lost Zone. There's the stop. There's the gate. Stop gate. Roxanne's a pretty good grab as well, though. Roxanne's not a bad grab. I think they realize that. Over the stop, I kind of like it over the stop, maybe. It's close, though. No, I like the stop more than the Roxanne, actually. I take it back, I think. I like the stop more. It's close. Oh. Because they're thinking if I get judged on this next turn, Roxanne's pretty good to have in the deck. You honestly want all 3, but I think the gate's more important. You definitely take the gate. So it's like gate, Roxanne, stop would be fine. All right, they're going to go like that. I think that's reasonable. If your current hand doesn't get disrupted, honestly, you probably just win on the next turn. I think you probably just win on the next turn if your current hand doesn't get disrupted. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they have everything to make the Kyogre play happen. Now they played Heavy Ball, so they know Kyogre's not on the prize cards. Well, we knew it wasn't in the prize cards. You could bench the 4th Comfey to honestly thin out of the deck. The only thing that can happen if you bench this 4th Comfey is you are board locked now. So you actually can't Kyogre. I don't think the Mew player can really do anything about this, though. Because you can eventually just start attacking with Cram. Well, hold on. The Mew player could force them to draw a prize card to activate Roxanne. Well, I guess you could Greninja 3 times. You probably don't have the resources to Greninja 3 times. So the Mew player could retreat to a Mew V and pass and force the Lost Box player to attack with Cram twice to KO it. And then Roxanne... And they might play Iono as well. Start looping your Mews back to the hand after 2 Cram hits. Back to deck. Yeah, but then you'll... Actually, does the Cram swing into Iron Hands? It doesn't work. They have a full bench. That's why you have to attack with Cram, is because the bench is full. Otherwise, you just win. If you can attack with hands, you can win with Kyogre. So, they do play Recycler and stuff, so I don't think you can win by deck out. I don't think you can win by deck out. Yeah, so as the Mew player, the only thing you could do is retreat to Mew V and give them 2 prize cards so you activate your Roxanne. Or if they play the Iono as well, then your Iono hits lower as well. The player on the right is using Lost Toward Box. It's very similar to it, yeah. It's not like the Tina build though, but it's pretty close. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the Mew player does here, to be honest. Retreat. They're just gonna be Retreat and Max Miracle. But if they do that, then they can lose. Oh no, they have to Psychic Leap now. Oh no, they don't. That's right. They already Psychic Leaped already. This is fine. All right, Kyogre should happen here. I can't imagine Kyogre not happening here. Appreciate the gifted sub there. Grimshack over to Loro. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Rat Pack there, Dark. We're all out of orange juice, but we got plenty of Kyogre plays, and it looks like it's happening. There's the stop. Use the stop. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dude, this is a classic. Bro, I miss doing this with Kyogre, to be honest. This is like a classic play. And there we go. Kyogre. Cycle the squad back. Then Super Rod the rest of them. Do they have both waters? They got both waters. Okay. So I should make sure they put the waters back. There we go. Imagine a new player seeing this game board. Their water, and then Super Rod attack. Or recycler. There we go. Second recycler. Sure, why not? There we go. 250. Genesix go down. All right, so we got Kyogre versus Roaring Moon in the finals. That sounds pretty good for Kyogre. Look at his face when he discovers his prize. That's if he checks the prize cards aggressively. We'll see. We'll see. What's the Roaring Moon record? Oh, I didn't. We'll see it here in a second. I'll let you know what it is. So it looks like they chose to go first. Like I said, I think going second in this matchup makes the most sense, but we'll see. The Moon list also doesn't seem to be as aggressive of a Moon list. So I don't hate this choice as well. 12-2. 12-2 was the Moon record. Yeah, 12-2. 12-2. That's pre-top cut though. So now they're that's pre-top cut. Is that why it's frosted, since the reflection wouldn't be seen? That's probably one of the reasons, yeah. Because as you're putting the prize cards down, you could theoretically see a reflection. So that's probably one of the reasons. So yeah, that's 15-2 now. Yeah, 15-2. Yep. I imagine they would check for the Kyogre, but I wonder if... Well, once you realize Kyogre's prize, you probably should check for Heavy Ball. But they could still theoretically go down the route of... They could aggressively go down the route of, okay, knockout, best of one format. It is best of one, unfortunately. They can go down the route of, okay, Kyogre's prize. I'll draw Kyogre and Heavy Baller prize. I'll draw 2 prize cards, get Heavy Baller Kyogre, and then Kyogre for 4. And then they're going to draw the 2 and be like, well, that sucks. We'll see. But they can just play this matchup straight up as well. Like they have played ways to get 1-hit KOs as well. So they can play this matchup straight up as well and just go like Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon. They can just literally match them moon for moon as well. They don't actually have to play the Kyogre route. The Kyogre route's just the better route because it's the safer route and more likely to win route. But you can also just moon 3 times in a row. KO Moon, grab Kyogre, 1 in 3 chances. Well, it is technically 1 of 3 chances, but most people draw their prize cards in order. And if they draw their prize cards in order, they're not going to see Kyogre or Heavy Ball. Oh, no. Did they see an extra card? Well, hang on. It should be fine. In Japan, seeing an extra card isn't a prize penalty. Or, like, yeah, usually seeing an extra card is not a prize penalty. So this, it's... Dude, everything is falling apart. In Japan, seeing an extra card is not a prize penalty. Unless they probably have priors, I would assume. But yeah. Seeing an extra card in Japan isn't usually a prize penalty. So they should be good. I might shuffle the next thing. Okay, it looks like we're good. They just want him to shuffle the deck afterwards. All right, chill, chill, chill. Nice, nice. Okay, we're chill. Is it a prize penalty in North America? Yes, it is a prize penalty in any tournament ran by TPCI. Ooh, the counter catcher does gain more value, but I don't think it's better than a Mirage Gate. Oh, they're still talking. It sounds like the judges are still talking though. Maybe it will be a prize penalty. Okay. I don't think it's going to be a prize penalty, thankfully. Okay. Third Comfy getting used here, looks like. And then we'll see if that turn 1 attack happens for the Roaring Moon side of things. Probably keep the Psychic Energy here, to be honest. We need the draw power and the retreat power. Draw power with Greninja, retreat between Comfies. We're done. All right. I really appreciate the Kyogre player keeping it dramatic for us. Yeah, prizes the Kyogres. Okay, this opening hand for the Moon player is not that sick. There's a stop and an Ultra Ball. Is it just put stop and play Ultra Ball for Billy? Use Billy? I think it might be. I think this is an Ultra Ball for Billy angle. Yeah, I think it's an Ultra Ball for Billy. Oh, we do have a Moon in the active. I forgot about the Moon in the active, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But we kind of need the Moon on the bench. We just want a turn 1 knockout here. So how did Lost Tina do at this event? There was a lot of them. And they were winning, actually, to be honest, Benji. There was a lot of them, and they were winning. We didn't see it. We didn't see any of them in top cut, though, I believe. All the top cut matches, none of them were Lost Tinas. I'm positive there was at least one Tina in top 16. Just put 2 Moon in play, even if it wasn't prized. You still have to put 2 prizers in play, usually. To just, like, be able to keep up. Because, like, the Lost Box player is not going to do anything. They're going to, like, start cram punching stuff, which means, okay, you could say cram punch a Moon and then Sableye a Moon. The Moon dies, so I need another attacker, so I have to bench a Moon. And in this game specifically, they have to bench the Squawk ability to get going, so that's another 2 prizer in play. So there's no real way to avoid. Usually, as long as the Lost Box player applies some pressure, you're going to end up with, like, 2 to 3 Lost Box, or 2 to 3 2 prizers on your bench. It's just how it, like, will naturally develop. I'm curious what the judges are still cooking them, apparently. All right, Billy. We don't ever stop before Billy, right? We always Billy first. Yeah, Billy. Not the receivers, bro. You can't play Moon like you would Arceus or something. Yeah, Arceus has a little bit more flexibility like that, but it's a little bit harder to do with Moon. It doesn't mean you should just, like, full commit to, like, putting 2 prizes on your bench or something like that, but you're usually going to have to end up with quite a few on your bench anyways. So if it means it just makes things in the early game smoother to bench them ahead of time, you usually just should. Because, yeah, the Lost Box player is not going to do nothing. Right? Like, the Lost Box player also plays Roaring Moon. So if you just have one attacker set up and nothing else, just go, okay, Moon, you're Moon. And you're like, well, I lose. Yeah. We're going to troll everyone to show up to Portland with Tina. I kind of, dude, I'm in my like the idea of Tina phase again right now. I'm going to test it next week again. We'll see how it feels, but we're going to test it again. We're going to test it again next week. And we'll see. I'll come to a conclusion. I don't know if it'll be a definitive conclusion, to be honest, but they can also attack with more Pico here, I guess. That just goes for the Darkrai. Seems fine. Back-to-back wins with Tina. This time I'm gonna beat the Zard in the finals with Tina. Okay, we got the Vessel. We're looking still pretty good here for a potential turn 1 attack. No Sada yet, but we haven't used Greninja or Pokestop yet. So we still can see quite a few cards this turn. What time will I be live on Christmas? No clue. Probably around like 3 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, if there's no turn 1 attack here, that's great for the Lost Box player. But there's the Sada. Sada to the bench. Not much else, though. It's like just Sada. Going for the Pokestop first. Trying to hit another energy. Gets the energy. So now they can Sada for 2. I assume that was their goal here. Was to have the possibility of Sada for 2 here. Maybe they won't Sada for 2, though. I imagine they would, though. We'll see. They played very conservatively with their Sada plays in the last games we've seen from the Moon player. They would like Sada for 1, even if they had 2 in the discard pile. Pretty often to leave the energy in the discard pile for the Dark Patch. Just to the active? Well, then how are we ever attacking with the act? We can't attack this turn then, right? I figured it should always go to the bench one, right? If we're trying to attack. But yeah, we're not attacking this turn. It's going to be attach, active, pass. Dude, Moon KO active here? If you just Moon their Moon, they might just not be able to respond. Yeah, honestly, Mooning the Moon here is kind of good. The Moon's in the hand. They got the chorus. They can get aggressive here. And then you have like Greninja plus Sableye to clean up the Squawkabilly. Also, Cram Punch the active is fine as well. Yikes. They do have Palpad, though. They did keep the Palpad. So we have Palpad to recover some of those. I don't actually know why they started with Stop. I don't think we should have started with Stop there. You should start with Greninja, use Comfy, use Colress, then decide if you want to stop after that, I feel like. Okay, that's a good 2. Recycler and Gate. Good cards. Yeah, I don't think we should have opened up with the Stop there. Honestly, it's not that bad because of what's in the hand, though. Okay, we're pretty close. I think the Moon could happen here for sure. We got 5 in the Lost Zone. It's about to be 7. They have Gate Dark in there. What do we get rid of here? You need the Dark Energy, right? Getting rid of Nest Ball switch card. Looks good to me. Yeah, they have the Moon KO here. They can go Frenzy, Gouging, Knockout. I think there's a good... I would hope that the Moon player can respond to that. Oh, this is going to be 7 in the Lost Zone. Dude, that's pretty clean. That's 7. See, I don't know if there's a Dark in the deck. Oh, they're switch carding still, though. I don't know if I like that. Sada only to the active. Yeah, the Sada to the active was weird, to be honest. Oh, see, why didn't we Gate? Why didn't we go bench Gate there? Why was there not a bench Gate there? We should have gone bench Gate there. Now we hit the Dark here. Is there a Dark left? Are we just not attacking this turn? Yeah, that was a bad sequence there. Now we have 8 in the Lost Zone, right? Or maybe that got us to 7. Maybe I'm trolling, actually. Maybe we needed that. That's possible. I mean, I hope they check their prize cards. Okay, we got another Dark in there. We're chilling. Dark. Probably go with the... I was going to say Lightning, but I guess you want to leave 2 in there. More versatility in the deck. Oh, does it have to be a double Gate turn? See, this is why I didn't like the switch card. But apparently that got us to 7, so apparently we had to play it this way. I thought we had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, yeah, I guess that is how it had to go. That's fine though overall. Losing 2 Gate here doesn't feel great, but Morning Azul, do you like this Lost Box kind of deck right now? I don't know. I haven't really played with Lost Box this format. 2 Gate going down kind of sucks, but I guess they needed that to get to 7. I thought they had more in the Lost Zone than that, but all right. Chilling. We do have to... I guess you don't have to Frenzied Gouging. You could just hit it for 220, but you may as well Frenzied Gouging, right? Why don't they attach the other into a Sada? They want to leave it in the discard pile to potentially utilize with Dark Patch. Palpad seems reasonable. Double Course not going to take the Roxanne. I kind of actually like the Rock. I don't actually like that, actually. I like the Roxanne. Because if you're going to get... If you get Iono'd in the late game... You're going to want to draw into the Roxanne to recover to set up like another Moon or something. Yeah. Bungie Sableye seems chill as well. I don't mind the Sableye. Sableye going after the Squawkabilly is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, they did go for the Frenzied Gouging. I was trying to think, like, do you ever... But you probably just want to force them to have more. And no Heavy Ball. No Heavy Ball coat, no Kyogre. So now they know they have to do some more work here. They know they got to do some more work here. Like, all right. So Kyogre's not off the table as an option, but you can just go like KO Squawkabilly with Sableye or Sableye Greninja, and then you could go Sableye or Sableye Greninja, and then you could go Roaring Moon again to close it out. So that could be your line here. There's the draw. There's the Sada. So we're definitely gonna open up with the Sada or the Greninja here. There's no energy in hand, so I think we should start Sada here. They're gonna start stop. I don't hate that. I don't know if I like it. Like, why do we need to stop here? It ended up working out though, because to be honest, all those cards are pretty bad right now. So it does end up working out here. I guess you could also just attack with Darkrai here as well, right? You could just Darkrai KO the active. That actually might even be the better play, is to Darkrai KO active here. Maybe it doesn't matter too much what you attack with here, because they both just die to Frenzy Gouging. That seems fine. Are they playing Raikou over hands? I don't think they have... I'm not sure if they have Raikou or not. They definitely have hands. I don't know about the Raikou, though, to be honest. Yeah, it's just one. Here we go. Draw 3. Choose Nest Ball, Energy, Dark Patch? I think they got it. They have the attack. They're so conservative with their trekking shoes, but I guess this may be fine. This may be fine. I don't know. Raikou was shown last game in prizes during Heavy Ball. Okay, so they do have the Raikou. Okay, there we go. But see, you should play the Heavy Balls before you start attaching energy, or play the trekking shoes before you start attaching energy. Yeah, I don't like how conservative they've been with their trekking shoes. What is it? What is it? I want to know what the card is now. Is Hansing the Billy ever good? I mean, it can be okay, but it's not going to happen. The Billy's never coming up to the active, and the Lost Zone deck doesn't play boss. And setting up like hands plus boss is kind of insanely hard. What was it? Oh, Ultra Ball? Okay, so Ultra Ball, they want to get the Ultra Ball. They got Super Rod, but Ultra Ball probably for the Darkrai V-Star here is the thought process. Keep that around. Are they playing cross receivers? They are playing cross receivers, yes. Cross receivers, cross switchers. They got it all. They got them all. I haven't seen a boss from them though, which is it's really weird to play cross receivers and not boss. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen boss from them, but it makes no sense to play cross receivers and not boss. We've seen like so many of their games. I feel like I would have seen a boss. They probably play boss. I can't imagine you play cross receivers with no boss. That doesn't really make any sense. They build a boss turn 1. Okay. Yeah, it's like they have to have a boss for sure. They literally showed boss turn 1. I don't remember. I'm tired. Okay, maybe we've seen it a couple times. Maybe we've seen it a couple times. Okay, there's the moon. Oh, I do not. That the Morpeko bench is actually really bad. That's actually bad. Because now there's a couple different ways you can win this game as the Lost Box deck. Now you can Greninja Morpeko. No, you can Greninja, Squawkabilly, and Greninja, and then Sableye twice after that to KO Sableye, Greninja, Squawkabilly. And you can like not draw any of the prize cards immediately. Of course, you maybe want to play around Collapse and stuff, but but now you can attack with Greninja and stuff. Yeah, so it's like actually a really bad play to bench some more Pico, because now you have four or 2/1 prizes plus a Squawkabilly on your bench. Just putting 2/1 prizes in play is a bad play. Because yeah, now we can see Greninja this turn, the Billy and the Greninja, and then go Sableye, and the game's over. I don't know how easy that's gonna be here, but it is a possibility. Okay, pretty easy here, it looks like. What kind of attack are we going to pull off on this turn, though? I'm not sure. Maybe thinking about keeping the Nest Ball to go get Cram here. Just go Cram. Cram Punch here, honestly, on the active is just chill as well. I hope they know that there's not a... I hope that they know that there's not the Heavy Ball in there. Oh, they do play the boss. There's the boss in hand, I guess. So, yeah, honestly, the hands for 3 on Squawkabilly is not that bad, because I guess you could go KO Morpeko and then hands the... You could go KO the Morpeko and then hands the Billy, to be honest. Or you could hands the Billy and then Sableye the Pico afterward, and that's fine as well. They play boss in there, too. Palpad, boss, Roxanne. Okay, they got it all. And Counter Catcher. Kyogre's not a potential play. They're counting as if it is, though. I wonder if they're just trying to throw off their opponent, though, to make them think they should be playing around it, to be honest, though. That's how I feel like it is going. But they maybe just didn't check that heavy ball was prized. There's a fail. Interesting. Not even going to try and, like, cram punch the active here? What's the play? That's actually curious. Didn't prize check? I think they did prize check. Well, it's either they didn't prize check or they're trying to make their opponent constantly think about Kyogre, which I could see as well, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like that nest ball burn there, because that nest ball could have been the hands. They're at 10, so they could go for the hands play, to be honest. Yep, there's the KO. They're setting up for the hands play here. The hands on the Billy. But they shouldn't have played the nest ball. The nest ball wasn't out to hands. Maybe they have another nest ball in hand, though. Hands on Billy gonna be funny. That would definitely be funny. I didn't think they'd be able to do it because I didn't think they played the one thing, but... Oh, they are getting a prize card here as well. And they got the Kyogre. Okay. They are getting a prize card here, so they can actually get the Kyogre. They got the Ogre now. They're actually in a pretty good... Now they can just Ogre for win here. So we'll see if the... Bro, they're just smiling, bro. No poker face at all. The more Pico bench was so bad. It's even worse now knowing like the potential outcome of that. It's worse knowing the potential outcome of them actually finding Kyogre to be able to utilize it. But the more Pico bench in general was just not very good. Good Pokestop. I don't know if it's going to be good enough though. They need to find an Iono this turn or they probably just lose. They discarded Iono last turn. I didn't realize. We're like, okay, how close is the Kyogre? It's happening. You're not safe. They have Iono? Okay, maybe we're doing okay then. It's still tough though. Now that the Kyogre is around, it's gonna be tough. Iono here is something though. They might think they're safe this turn, though. I don't think they are, though. I think Kyogre will happen next turn if they don't play Iono, so they have to Iono. Tricking Shoes, what do we got? Yeah, Dark Ride for the cross receivers for the Iono works, right? That does work. Coming in clutch. Well, they took whatever. It's a cross. Cross switchers are not that good in this matchup. I don't know about that. Seems a little sus. Okay, here we go. Making a big play happen, though. And before Manaphy benched. Manaphy would go kind of crazy here. I don't think they play it, though. How does the Moon player even win without Kyogre being an option? What do you mean, if Kyogre is an option? Would it be easier if the Iono simply wasn't discarded with the Ultra Ball to grab a Morpeko? I didn't even realize that was the discard, to be honest, Benji. But yeah, that's pretty bad. Using Ultra Ball to get a Pokemon that you shouldn't put in play, to put it in play, discarding a card that you shouldn't discard that you need on your next turn. Yeah, that's... And now everybody used the double... They're burning their V-Star to use the two cross receivers to get that thing back, but... It is possible. The Iono might... be it. It's tough. I mean, there's two more Colress back. There's so many good cards in the deck here. Or excuse me, specifically so many supporters. But this is what I was talking about with the Roxanne. Like I think like putting the Roxanne back in over the second Colress is definitely better. I mean, they are on a clock, but they do have some time, and they got plenty of draw power set up on the board to start to get through their deck to find the Kyogre combo. But it's possible like a really bad a lot of good resources are on the bottom as well. But it's possible like a really bad Comfey could still lose the game here. All right, there we go. There's the knockout, and they get to bump the Pokestop as well. Take that away from them. What round is this? This is the finals. Is that a second? Oh, I thought that was a Roxanne. It's a Colress. So the deck. Probably get rid of the Raikou, I would assume. I can't imagine we need that. You could also win with Hands Boss as well, to be honest. Yeah, they could also win with Hands Boss. So you need Gate Chorus. They're going Gate Chorus Jet over the Super Rod. I don't know about that. That seems fine, though, if they have enough energy recovery left in the deck, though. Yeah, it depends on energy recovery left in the deck. Well, also, they only need, like, one Recycler. I think they have both Recyclers left. I don't know. I kind of like keeping the Super Rod. I'm not sure, though. We'll see what they go with. Maybe they can sacrifice it. They're giving it up. Well, they can win with the boss on the Billy as well, though, I guess. I guess that's still an out. Are they going to jet this turn or keep it? I feel like they should keep the jet. Oh, they can Greninja the jet as well. I didn't think about that, to be honest. That actually makes more sense. I actually like that now. Okay. Hands looking good. And they got the hands. You maybe don't even use Comfy here. Just yeah, you just pass here. So that way you can chorus first, so you like reduce the chances of getting a really bad Comfy use here. Okay, there's a Cross-Seaver. Not really anything else. They could use Greninja. They need another Iono here. You have to Iono again. I don't think they have enough Ionos. They have to Iono this turn, and then they would want Iono next turn as well. But you have to Iono this turn, and then pray there's no Chorus hit. Kyogre player been playing well. Yeah, the Kyogre player is definitely the player who's played the best so far in the tournament, which is cool to see because it looks like they're going to be the player who's going to win the tournament. So that's always like a cool, like, I don't know, it's always just like a cool thing to see. The player that you see that has played the best so far is the one that like wins the, if they end up winning the tournament, like, feels like it's the way it should be, you know? That's what you'd ideally want, the player that plays the best. I mean, did they play the best out of everyone in the tournament? I don't know, but they've been playing the best out of the ones we've seen on stream so far. All right, there it is. Knockout. No Iono. I think that's game. I think we'll see the Kyogre happen. There's the Kyogre top deck. That's a good top deck. They got the Chorus. They got double Recycler Gate. They just need the last Gate. The Gate's in the deck as well. They haven't lost on very many energy at all. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 energy in the discard pile. There's like 7 cards left in the deck. 3. That should be it. I don't see how this ever goes poorly. They're thinking there's a chance, though, it looks like. Oh, they're checking the gate count. Both gates are left in the deck. I'm almost positive. There's the other gates in the deck, which is the only thing they need here, I think. There's the gate. There's the rod. Take a boss. Why not? And that should be game. It doesn't matter what the Comfy sees at this point. But we may as well see what the Comfy sees. There we go. Oh, another Recycler. Why not? Oh, they had a ton of Pokemon recovery left. They had 2 Recyclers and a Rod left. So yeah, definitely lost on that Rod made sense when they lost on that earlier. Dude, a Kyogre dub? Let's go. You love to see it. Moon would have won with the DPL. You're not wrong. Two in a row. Wait, did it win the last tournament in Japan? Whole squad going back into the deck. I meant he won the last round on a Kyogre as well. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, he did win with the Kyogre last round. And there we go. Kyogre. Dead Squawk, Dead Greninja, 3 prize cards. Let's go. Lost Box with the dub.